Welcome to your daily focus for December the 9th, 2021. My name is Tilly. Oh, that was a whole bunch of cards, so we're not going to look at those. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. I send it right back to you. You know it. We'll start with the numerology, the number 9. The number 9 is about endings and completions, but also about making way for the new beginnings. So we have purpose behind what we are healing from, what we are putting closure on in our life, what we are walking past or through or from or away from. And as we step into new experiences, we don't allow the past to come with us. If we do the numerology of the day, it is the 17. The 17 is making the impossible possible. It's about getting that aha moment, that epiphany, that knowing, that knowledge. 1 plus 7 is an 8. So it is about embracing your strength, embracing your courage, walking within your integrity. Your word is your bond. It's also about unconditional love and trust. So building that, growing that within relationships, whether platonic or romantic. Sun is in Sagittarius. I believe by the time we've all had breakfast, we're moving into lunchtime perhaps, the moon will move into Pisces. So even if the day starts a little rough, know that the energy is soon to move. Now Pisces, so that means we are going into a couple of days where we're not going to be as productive as we want perhaps. We want to daydream, we want to fantasize. So we may start out gung-ho on a project only to find that by lunchtime we just really don't have the get up and go to want to do it. Something's caught our attention. Always be careful too to tone down the amount of TV or videos that you do watch under a Pisces moon, because that is our dreamscape. You know, we have to have the moon go through 12 signs or 11 signs before we really get that permission to dream, where the energy is supporting our dreams, our wants, our desires. So we can either have that within our own imaginations, looking forward, looking at what we want to bring into our lives, our goals that we want to set for ourselves, taking the knowledge and the understanding and applying it and doing something with it. An action with the joined to the thought creates reality. Okay, let's see what the cards have to say before I cut. What is the bottom card? Look at that, the 6 of Swords. So it's about going forward. I'm going to see if it gets... I'm going to shuffle one more time and see if it comes out again. It's saying that you have enough knowledge to go forward. It's time to take a risk on yourself. It's time to understand where you want to step and then taking the step. And other people may help you bring in balance. If you're good at the paperwork but you're not so good at the product, the other person is good at the product or good at the sales or good at the creativity or the inventiveness. So it's not so much about being solo right now as it is understanding who we need in our life, what kind of energies we need in our life, what kind of environments we need to put ourselves into in order to gain the success. So maybe if you want to lose 10 pounds, you need to join that gym or get that personal trainer or start walking through the park so that you can start jogging through the park, so you can start biking through the park. Our first card is Temperance, having more by having less. And this is really about understanding the truths that we step into. And we become firm in those truths. That we won't allow certain things in our environments, in our world, We won't go in search of them either. That we have that balance. Some people love to work, other people hate to work. So if you hate to work, maybe you don't and you need to, and you need to push yourself and discipline yourself. Or maybe you need to take it back a notch then. Take some time off, only do it part time. Minimize the hours in some way. Maybe you haven't been present in the relationship. Maybe you've been too present in the relationship. What is the true balance for you? What is a feeling of contentment? That you're grounded in some way to take that next step. And so we're feeling that today. We're feeling that we don't need, or we're seeing what we do need perhaps in order to go forward. Perhaps what we don't need as well because of the 9 energy, right? We're releasing things today so that we can actually step into those new experiences, adventures, goals, celebrations of the successes that we want to bring into our life down the road. The Justice card, wow, strong energy day. The Justice card is making a commitment to yourself. The Justice card is about cutting away what no longer matters, no longer, it weighs you down, it burdens you, it holds you back. It gives you, and it could be time, energy, resources that it holds you back from. So we're cutting away the environments in our life, the things in our life, maybe our habit, our behaviors. Maybe we're changing up our routine in some way. That could possibly be. And we're making a commitment to ourselves about a goal, a dream, a desire that we truly want to bring into our life. And that we are willing to give our focus and attention to. That we are willing to roll up our sleeves and get down to work. And will it be easy? Absolutely not. Usually not with the Justice card. But it'll be worth it. And we'll meet those challenges head on. We'll feel strengthened. The 8 energy comes out. And the 2 of Cups. So, new relationships, new partnerships, new people you meet. That could mean so much for you down the road. This could be a soulmate, a new best friend, a new coworker, a new boss, a new next door neighbor. And somebody may come into your life today and they will make a difference. Maybe they will help you stay focused or help you walk away from something that you have been holding on to, even though you know that you need to leave it. You need to step forward. You need to step away from it. And we always think when people say that, we don't want to walk away from the things we have in our life. We go, oh no, I don't want to do that. It's the things that hold you back. Even if it's just clutter, even if it's just your desk is messy, take time to straighten out that desk and clean it and polish, spit and shine. And watch how it changes the energy around you, how you feel now. We get used to the clutter. And maybe that's all it is. It's just getting rid of all the excess. The 14 energy, the temperance energy. And understanding what we truly do need around us. Whether it's people, what environments we need around us, what things we need around us. But there's new possibilities. And this comes through a new relationship, a new meeting somebody. So get out there. Walk down the street. Go to the library if you're allowed. Go to the restaurant if you're allowed. Maybe it's a little coffee shop. Get out and stretch your legs. Feel alive if you've been hermiting yourself, because this is definitely a day you may bump into somebody. And it may just be a brief meeting. But 2 weeks later, you meet them again and wow, I can't believe it. Twice. Are you following me? And then there's the third time, and that does call for a cup of coffee and talking about, how we have certain things in common. We do certain things together. And then it inspires anything, a business, a mutual relationship, where you have the same goals and dreams, you do the same things, and now you can do more of them because of that person in your life. Because now you have somebody to partner with. It's always more fun with a friend. Okay, a mantra card. Oh my goodness. Well, the mantra card that flew out of the deck was moving forward. Get ready for positive change. So today we are looking forward. We are looking at what we can do, what we can accomplish, where we need to make sacrifices. And we're more, I think, compelled to do that under this kind of energy. To make the sacrifice so that you can bring in improvements in your life in different areas of your life. Moon in Pisces, we'll definitely have more patience with ourselves. So get ready for positive change. What could be or might hold you back? Let's say the door opened tomorrow morning, you opened up your email and there's that thing that you've always been waiting for, and there it is for you. And you're not ready because you forgot to do this, this, and this, and this needs to be. So get it out of the way, because positive change is coming. Let's see what the book says. Opened right up to moving forward. Situations and events of the past are clearing and making way for positive changes. Turn negative experiences into a positive and more rewarding future. You have the resources and the ability to move forward now. Take a leap of faith, knowing that the angels will open doors for you and present a clearer and smoother road ahead. Don't let fear or stagnation hold you back. So it is a doing kind of day. It is a roll up the sleeves and get to work and taking a risk on yourself. Embracing your strength, embracing your courage and saying, I know I can do this. I've got this. I'm going to take a risk on myself. I'm going to take a step forward. Or maybe it is tackling something in order to take that step forward. The mantra is, I am ready to move forward with confidence. I am ready to move forward with confidence. Okay, let's see what wonderful little animal jumps out of our deck today for us. And it is, oh, look at this. See through the illusion. What a beautiful Pisces kind of energy here we got with see through the illusion. The dragonfly. Dragonflies are so beautiful. I look forward to seeing them every year down at the creek. The colors, they change colors as they fly. Oh, they're so beautiful. Anyways, and it's with daisies, and daisies happens to be my most favorite flower in the world. So I remember when I was going to get married, and so I'm at the flower shop, and they said, what kind of flowers do you want? And I said, oh, daisies. And she says, and with the daisies? I said, no, just daisies. Daisies are fine. They're trying to amp up. Well, we could put some white roses with that. Or, no, the daisies are fine. Or, how about yellow roses? No, I'm good with the daisies. So I just love daisies. And there's other flowers, of course, I do love and admire. But the daisy is just so simplistic. And how beauty shines from it. It's so simplistic, and sometimes we do so much in order to create the beauty around us when all we have to do is simplify. We don't have to go through all the extra work sometimes in order to really show the beauty of who you are. The beauty of who you are is from within. So reach in and find the courage and the strength today to show that beauty to the world, to stop keeping it from others. Accomplishments, inspiration, wishes. I don't know who that was for, but I know it was for somebody out there. So leave me a comment if it was for you. Could have been for several, but somebody's angels are working overtime. Guaranteed. I have realized that in the past and in the future are just... I have realized that the past and future are real illusions, that they exist in the present, which is what there is and all there is. Dragonfly reminds you that there is beauty within simple things. The passion helps lift the flight. Now is the time for you to reward yourself for every accomplishment, small and large. Shed the sadness from your soul and spirit so you can see through the illusion you have created and it doesn't fit the real you. Paste sticky notes around your house, desk, mirror, even your car, and have inspiration quotes on them. Okay, I'm going to tell you this. You don't have to believe me if you don't want to, but this is what happens to me. So I went and I got together with my daughter, second time in 2 years. It was just like I couldn't wait to get there. And we were shopping and we were out and we went into a store that was making a statement of their tribe, their clan, their personalities. So my daughter right away was like, "Oh, Mom, you got to buy something from here. It doesn't matter what you buy, but you got to support this cause or this group or whatever it was." And there was this beautiful, I'll get the information if you really want to know, because that's not the point of the story. The point of the story is I saw these little perfumes, and one of them was called Rich Vibes. So if you come across this, Rich Vibes little thing, and I grabbed it. I didn't look at the price. I said I could use some rich vibes in my life. This is a good thing. So I loved the name, and the smell was actually very nice. And so I went home and I used it, and I used it the next day, and I'd put it on and I go, "Oh yeah, feeling the rich vibes, smelling the rich vibes, just smells so abundant around me." The bank found an $850 mistake. I went, so the rich vibe I've got and I'm putting out into the world. Got to wear the rich vibes. 3 days later, my mortgage drops by a couple $100. Ooh, these rich vibes. My mother's entire estate is in probate, and a small trickle of it came out in an unexpected check, So I'm putting on this rich vibes, and so every day I am saying an affirmation. If I've got rich vibes, I'm wearing rich vibes, and it's very believable because the bottle says it's called Rich Vibes, so I don't have to convince myself that I'm doing it. It says it right on the label. And it was amazing how over the last couple of weeks this has all transpired in my life. So it's saying the affirmation, but saying it with the belief, saying it with the emotion of happiness and joy. So anyways, had to share that when I read that. Sticky notes, put the affirmations all around you. Prove me wrong. Share your wishes and dreams with your family and friends. Dragonflies can often be found under water sources, so they represent strong emotion. Strong emotion within you. Write a letter to yourself forgiving you for all the times you failed. Then add all your accomplishments that you've had and want to complete. It is time to be your true self, the one you were born to be. Dragonflies come in a variety of colors and are often seen as magical. One moment their color may look green, the next blue. The message behind the dragonfly is that sometimes life isn't all what it appears to be. See through the illusion that either you or someone else in your life is trying to portray. And start saying those affirmations. I've got several videos out there. The I Love Me video, there's the new moon affirmations. Anyways, it's about 7 to 10 minutes of just one affirmation right after the other. And if you want to join me every day in the meditation and play it, well then thank you so much. But I would prefer you get a piece of paper and a pen and write down a couple of those affirmations that you hear that you want to start saying about what you want to bring into your life. I'm putting on the rich vibes. Trust me when I say I am going to do this on a daily basis, because it's like a door opened. And it was the tone I was using. It was the belief I had. It was the positive energy, the emotion of happiness and joy. And being in the moment just in that brief second when I was doing it. Nothing else was in my mind. I wasn't putting it, I didn't put it on while I was thinking about, what I had to do today. And sometimes we do that. We're brushing our teeth and we're thinking more about what we need to do for the day than if we got every tooth completely. So be present just for seconds and write down some affirmations that you want to start saying to yourself. This is a beautiful energy to, yes, release, let go, but also so that you can take that step forward, that you can roll up your sleeves and get to work, that you will have that sense of focus and determination, and have a little bit of patience with yourself over the next several days. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.